What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Auditing Yorkshire. I'm back out again. It's been a long 9 days of being ill and having car issues and not being able to get out, but I'm back out again. I'm down in South Yorkshire this time with the one and only Riding Rampage, and we're down at Bradmarsh Business Park. So anyone who knows where this place is, this is where we're working for a couple of hours at least. I've done a quick live as well over at the Centenary Nature Reserve car park, whatever it is, I don't know. Go check that live out. We've dropped a couple of key rings in bushes, like a couple of dodgy geezers. Go have a look for them if you're in the area, see if you can find them. If you do, drop us a comment in that live video. But we are going to visit, where's the first place we're visiting?
The Environment Agency.
Environment Agency. So we'll get to it. We'll get a bit of info on it, and as always, come back to you. So we'll pick it back up. Yeah, guys. So we're just up at the Templeborough Environment Agency now. This is their car park.
As we know, they deal with floods, waterways.
It's open, obviously. So yeah, this place is quite. We've got some kind of little thingy station going on here, but yeah, this is part of government, so these deal with boating and waterways, environmental permits and exemptions, fisheries, rod licensing, flood warning, river level and flood risk maps, flooding and coastal change, waste including waste carriers, waste abstraction, public registers. You can also report environmental incidents and contact the environmental agency as well. So that's DEFRA. Who's DEFRA? I want to touch on in a minute when he goes in. Yeah, that's okay, it's gone now. So basically, that door was wedged open when I got here. He turned around, saw me, went back and shut it, which is good, that's fine. He then didn't want to go back in because I was stood here, but he went in and he sort of like almost squeezed through, if you like, so I couldn't see inside, shut the door. So that's quite good. I don't know what's in there, to be honest with you. Oh, looks like a brand new tub of rock salt. Some kind of generating station or something going on in there, because there's a sign that says warning exhaust fumes, and this were it was just loads of it coming out, loads of black smoke coming out when we first got here, and it stinks. Whatever was going on in there, they've now switched off. So let's just take a look around. There's a lot of no smoking signs, a hell of a lot of no smoking signs actually. What's in here? What open? I think they're just like compost bins and stuff. Got generators. And overall, very clean site is this. It looks very well maintained. But it also looks locked down as well. There's nobody in there, guys. Nobody in there at all. Big massive office space and nobody in there. I've seen, well, there's one person in there. He's actually chained to the floor. See that? Chained to the floor, mate. Don't want anyone nicking the bench. What's happening? What?
Did you say something?
Just muttering under his breath, mate.
Yeah, just looking at the area and what the government are basically paying for, what we're basically paying for.
Okay.
It's all right saying that's your aim and this is your aim. That's what I was just reading there. Your aim is this and your aim is that. But is there any actual achievements this office has made?
I don't work for the environment. I work as a managing agent for things, so I don't actually work for the environment. You'd have to contact them directly.
Okay, how would I do that other than come into the actual building?
You'd have to make an appointment with them to come in and speak to them.
Wow.
Oh, I've got a unit for today. So.
Well, this building opened in 1998.
Yes.
It's very, very nice. You know, I've just walked around. It's so well maintained.
You're younger than me.
Yeah, it's really, really good. It's like you'd think it was like sort of like within the last decade or something, but yeah, 1998. It's such a nice building. Not a lot of people in here though, is there? Looks a bit empty around the other side.
They work in various buildings. It's not just here. It's Sheffield, there's Barnsley, and
All right.
split between quite a few buildings. So.
Lovely. Well, I mean, obviously, my friends probably told you what we're doing already. So this it says you're operating at a heightened response level. Is that for national terrorism or is it for something else?
I've only just started. I actually work for ISS, who are the managing agents for the building.
Oh, right,
I don't
okay.
work for the government as such.
No, I mean,
So,
it
yeah.
doesn't matter. I just wondered if you knew what that meant. We are currently operating at a response level heightened. So, do you know what that means? The heightened response level. I mean, because you're...
Just because of COVID?
COVID? What's COVID? 2024, love.
Okay.
COVID's well dead and buried in water, isn't it?
It's not where my friends sat in last week. Definitely not.
It is, trust me.
That's
It's
not.
not.
That's
I
not.
can tell you, it's not.
That's not COVID. That's something. I'm
That's somewhere
interested.
else, it's got to be.
I'm interested to know what that is.
Contact them. And that's all I can say.
Because, like, if you walked into a police station, you might see a sign similar to that on the wall, and it might say, you know, it's moderate or heightened. That's in reference to the national terrorism. You know, like obviously terrorist threats and stuff. But can't see you having one of them in here, so it's got to be to do
Go
with
easy.
something else, isn't it?
Can you get her down?
What is that?
That's cool, isn't it?
It is.
Looks like a little record player of some kind.
Chart data. Meters, feet.
Because this is to do with waterways, isn't it? Like rivers and stuff like that. So I'm thinking of, hey, maybe they're old dials, what used to be on canals and stuff like that.
They're measuring something.
Like old measuring meters and stuff and gauges.
Yeah. Gotta be, innit?
But I'm just genuinely interested. I'm not trying to catch you out or anything. Just genuinely interested. That's pretty cool. Oh, God. Warm in here, isn't it? We've got some of what scans how many people coming in and out of the building as well. That's a bit strange, isn't it? You don't normally get them on.
No, I've never
Building
seen an environment
entrances.
agency with one out.
No, building entrances. It's a bit weird. You might get them on gates, barriers, car parks, stuff like that. But that's like a people counter. But in fact, that is what it is.
Yeah.
It's to count how many people coming in and out of the building on a daily basis.
Strange, though, isn't it?
Yeah, just a bit.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. Oh. Did you say someone were coming down?
Yes. I think she's just gone to see if Louise is in.
All right. I'm going to say, because if not, I'm going to go, because I'm absolutely boiling.
No, she's gone to see
You know that other building on there, with big exhaust pipe coming out of the wall? What do they do in there?
I don't, like I say, I've not been here very long, so I'm not sure what they are. Yeah.
What, are you just receptionist, yeah?
No, I'm a mobile area supervisor, but I've only just started with ISS. So.
Mobile area supervisor. Right. So you got different offices and stuff, yeah? Are you security?
No.
Because ISS, it's like a facilities management company, innit? But they do security as well, don't they? Yeah.
No, I'm all facilities.
Just looking after buildings, maintenance, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. It's a nice clock, that, isn't it? Where'd you get it from?
You're asking wrong person.
Let me guess, you don't know, you've just started, you're on the IS. No problem. Just try to have a bit of a joke with you, love, you know what I mean? It's a nice day, isn't it?
It's lovely.
You know. Some light bulbs need changing. Here, that's your job, that. Facility supervisor, we've got a bit of a leak as well.
Yeah, leak there. We surveyors, we do your job for you. Pay us on commission.
Right, well, I think I'm going to go back outside, guys. I don't think anyone's coming down.
She is, yeah, she's just gone to fetch it. It could be that she's in a meeting room.
Right. I'm going to be sort of like talk to myself, but feel free to chip in anytime you want. So we've got a environment
What is it
agency.
you're doing it for, Eddie? Because I'm a bit concerned about your video in an area that we've not given permission for, and I certainly don't want to be on camera. I'm not giving permission.
It's all right. I'll do an Harry Potter and make you invisible.
That's fine.
But yeah, we're in a environment agency what deals with waterways, that kind of stuff. We kind of said at the beginning of the video, didn't we?
Yeah, we said at the beginning of the video.
Yeah. However, there don't seem to be a lot of people here. No. The people who are here, this is not a dig at you, don't really seem to know what's going on, or not the people we've spoke to anyway. We've got a little machine on the side of the doors, what I can only describe as a people counter, so they detect people coming in and out. We've also got an interview room where there is a voice recording machine like what you get in a police station.
What?
That is for...
What?
Yeah, that is for somebody being interviewed under caution. So...
What?
It's got me...
You really need permission to be doing this, guys. I don't think you can just...
It's got me really, really intrigued now.
No, but I mean, you really need permission to be doing this. I don't think you can just come in a video somewhere. It's not that, it's a security issue. It's a government place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
This
right.
is what I'm saying.
You think it's not right.
Yeah,
Because
I
you
do
think it doesn't
it's not
make...
No. How do I know that you're not some kind of terrorist that
Do I look like a terrorist?
who knows what a terrorist looks like? That'd be discrimination. You know, at
I like that
the end of the
answer.
day, you could be coming in here
I like
and
that
casing the
answer.
joint for all I know.
No, we're not casing joint.
You know, where are your video cameras? Where are your exits?
I do think it's a bit weird how you've got an interview under caution room, though.
Why?
Well, that means somebody will come here for an interview under caution because they've done something wrong.
And?
So I think, with respect, you know a little bit more than you're letting on. And I'm just wondering if there's anything you can divulge to the public
Why should I?
as to what goes on in this place.
Why should I?
Well, you don't have to.
No, I know.
I'm
not going to.
I'm just asking.
I mean, at the end of the day, what's the thing? No comment. But I really don't.
No comment.
I really don't think
I like
you should be videoing here. You've not got permission to, and it is a breach of security.
You got...
So, you can be in.
Can I make a pass? Just 1 minute.
Department for Environmental, Food and Rural Affairs. Isn't that?
What?
Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs. DEFRA Group, Facilities Management. No, we're not casing joint, don't tell lies.
We're not casing it. We've been more informed since
No. You've got
Oh,
video
no.
cameras. You've got
You've jumped
video
to an assumption
cameras.
now.
And for all yeah, you
You
might
have
be,
now
but
jumped to an assumption.
I don't
So you
care
now
why
are
it's
accusing us of casing the joint. Your accusations. They're accusations.
Why are you videoing?
To be
You're
fair-
not giving me a reason why you are videoing.
We
the
have, when we
place.
first came in, it's a government
not-
building to see what we are paying for, right?
Yeah.
You can't
As you
come
said,
in
it's a
and start
government
videoing
building.
without permission, and you have not.
If you
been
don't want
given
something,
permission.
if you don't
Who do-
want something
You have not been
videoing
given
or
permission.
caught on camera, cover it up.
Well, who do we get permission off?
You want permission off somebody in here, but you've not got it. I don't give permission to be interviewed. You have to have mine. I don't.
I'm not interviewing you. I'm just filming.
Why are you asking me questions then?
No comment.
Exactly. So something's not right. So, like I say, you're looking at security things, and why am I not?
That's a security thing.
I'm not telling you exactly what it is. You're
so-
just looking at every little thing
No,
around here. So why would you be doing that without giving me a valid reason?
To be fair,
I have.
No, you haven't.
if we wanted permission, we'd have to ask for permission,
Absolutely.
which is fine. But we'd have to come in here to the reception to ask for permission, wouldn't we?
Yeah, but you shouldn't have turned them on until somebody has given you permission to do so.
Well, we can, because it's not against the law and there's no signs. It's not policy.
Yeah, but
So
I don't give permission to be on camera, so I'm asking you to turn them off.
That's not how it works,
I don't
unfortunately,
care.
because
I don't
this
care.
is now for
I do not give permission
Can-
to be videoed.
this is now for my safety because of the
No.
accusations.
Can you do me a
you've made.
favour?
If you want me
This
to
is
call,
staying on.
if you want me to call the police because I don't know who
Oh,
you are,
happily
I'm-
call the police.
Can you do me a favour if I turn my camera off?
Yeah.
Can you put your shoes on back to front?
What the hell?
Well, it's just a question.
Yeah.
Oh, you will?
No, I think you're just being absolute. Well, yeah, I can't say the word. But
You're-
Because I asked you to put your
I
shoes on
don't
back
care
to
what
front.
your accusations are. You
Your-
will
no,
give
it's
me
your
an answer, and
accusations.
you've got a video camera on.
It's a video
You've got
camera.
and I don't give permission, so I'm asking you to turn it off.
Unfortunately, with your accusations, you're the one that's
I
now
don't know that
involved
you-
in this whole situation.
I don't care.
You've now accused us of casing a joint.
What
How
are you
many
doing? You've
CCTV
got-
cameras have you got in here? We haven't highlighted that for one, right?
But you've had the
How
cameras
many?
going, so of course you have. You know exactly where they are. You're asking why we've got an interview room.
Yeah, that was interesting. Why you got an interview room
It's none of your business.
in a department for environmental food and rural affairs? It's interesting, and it's interesting to the people that pay for this building, i.e., taxpayers.
To be fair,
The
it is-
government.
Just turn the camera
The
on.
re-
Don't give
No.
permission for that to be
No,
on.
the accusations you have
I
caused,
don't
darling,
care.
you shouldn't
I
ever
don't
have said
care.
it. So you
You need
before
to
now,
turn that off.
Before now, turning
You
around
need
and
to
talking
turn
about
that off. I don't
terrorism.
give permission.
When you turn around
I
and
don't give
spoke about
permission.
terrorism,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, you said I don't look like that. That'd be discrimination.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're discriminating me by
Why?
accusing
Because
me
you've
of
got video
casing a
cameras.
joint.
Your video
All right,
cameras.
settle
Why
down.
are you doing it?
Settle down.
It's absolutely disgusting that
No,
you
it's
accuse
not.
us of
It's
that.
disgusting. You're
It
coming
is.
in here when I don't give
I
permission
give
and
you
you've
a
got
reason.
your
I
camera
give you a
on.
reason.
All
If that
I'm,
wasn't good enough, you should have
We are-
said something.
listen.
It's not good enough
Rather than
reason.
just accusing me of something.
It's not a good enough reason.
let's just bring it down a little bit. Right, the main reason we're here is because it's a government building, what's funded for by the taxpayers, right? You want to know why we're here? That's why we're here. We visit government buildings, what are
But
funded
have
for
you
by
had
the
permission
taxpayers.
to do that?
We don't need to, because we pay for this building, essentially.
But you still need permission to come in and do things. You can't just walk into any building and start walking around with video
you
cameras.
can if it's publicly accessible, which means we can...
But not with cameras, you can't. You have to ask
When we
for
come in front
permission.
door, anywhere what's publicly accessible, we can go by law.
Yeah,
Which
you can't
is
video camera
basically
it.
just this little lobby here. So we can't go in any rooms because the doors are shut. We're not going to go in the lift.
Absolutely.
We're not going to go behind there because it's a private area. So anywhere what's publicly accessible, we can sort of walk round, okay?
But not with a camera.
Well, we can.
With a camera without permission, you can't.
We can, and
You
there's one thing
can't.
you can do.
Not with
There's
a,
one
not
thing
with
you
camera.
can-
And I'm
there's-
saying I don't want
there's
to be
one
on
thing you
camera.
can
I
physically
get
do.
that is something
There's
that I
one
can
thing-
do. I have a right to say
Right.
I don't want to.
But there's one thing you can physically do.
And I've not signed
What's
anything.
within your powers, what you haven't done yet.
Yeah, but I haven't signed anything and I haven't given permission.
But there's one thing you can do, what you haven't done yet.
What's that?
Ask us to leave.
I'm not asking you to leave because I need to know who you are, and so will the government office when they come down. They will want to know who you are and why you're doing this.
Well, I've just told you. I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to upset you. I'm trying
Well,
to...
you are, because you've come in and you're videoing something that you've not
Don't
been
worry about
given
it. It's only your
permission for.
camera. You walk past about 150 a day.
I don't care, but I am not giving permission, and I haven't.
I don't
given
give permission for
consent.
these to film me, but they are.
You've walked in and it's on the door. Once you walk in the door, you have.
Well, I never saw anything on my door.
No.
It says automatic door, keep clear. In an emergency, push to open, keep clear.
That's all.
Nothing about CCTV.
I don't want to be on camera, and I'm asking you to turn them off.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to turn it off. Right?
I mean, I can-
Accusations, but we can turn the cameras away from you. If that makes you feel a little bit more.
Well, I'm gonna go for a cigarette anyway, so my camera won't be on anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go for a cigarette because I don't think these people are coming down. Basically, right. Moral of the story: it's a government building. It's funded for by the taxpayers. We pay tax. We make videos for social media, and we've just come in to find out what the crack is. What do you do here? We're interested. Why have you got an interview room? Why have you all these interesting things? What you're not answering? It's your right not to answer.
Yeah, it
But
is.
it's our right
And
not
it's
to
my
turn.
right not to want
It's
to
our
be
right
observed
not to
as
turn
well.
our cameras off as well. Because technically, when you're in a public place, there's no expectations of privacy. And I know exactly what you're going to say. Well, I'm not in a public place. I'm at work. But it's the same thing. Because under Section 33 Criminal Justice Act 1972, there's an implied right of access from the public street
But you
into
still
this
have
building.
To have permission to video,
So if you want
and
if you want
you've not asked
privacy,
for
you've
that,
got to
and
create
we've not
it.
given that. And
We don't need to. We don't need
be
to.
on video. You do for me.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Take it from me. I'm a professional.
Yes, you do. I
am
don't give permission.
A professional.
I don't care.
I know what I'm talking
I
about.
don't give permission.
What makes you better than the law then?
I video people in my sleep.
Because I have a right, and if I want to be
It's a law.
videoed, I can say I want to be videoed. If I don't want to, I can say so. And you have to
It's
have written
law.
permission. It's not law.
Well, listen.
I can video anything from
Listen.
a public place. This is deemed as a public space.
I don't
I
like
can video anything.
being stuck at red lights, but it don't mean I can just go through them, does it? Just because you don't like being filmed, don't mean I should turn my camera off.
I
I'm
don't
trying to be
have permission.
respectful.
Yeah,
because
you
you're a
might
lady.
try to be respectful.
Okay.
Exactly. But
And to be honest,
you've come in here. You've started.
you've
filming
kind
now,
of semi
you've
been
started asking
respectful to me.
questions.
You've not sworn at me. You've not been disrespectful.
Okay.
So I'm trying to be respectful
I'm
to
done with
you.
this because she's just getting more and more up. Right, since we've been in
Well,
it.
I've just said we're going to go because no one's coming down.
We started in here for a good 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Nothing. Then
So
she
we'll
started
go.
arguing.
We'll leave you to it.
Okay, it's fine.
But
Leave me to it.
have a word with your bosses, and they will tell you that, obviously, if people come in and they're filming, that's absolutely fine. We're not breaking no laws, okay? I'll try to be nice to you.
You've got us on all the cameras you need to.
Okay.
So,
All right. Have a nice day.
sorry, that really did my head in. That's the...
This is the government building.
employee's liability.
Yeah.
I reckon she's just found the police.
She has just phoned police.
Oh, well, we'll go stand outside for 10 minutes.
But that's why I'm being nice. Well, I'm being nice anyway, because I'm a nice guy.
She just started arguing with me about the camera, and I'm like, hang on. I've been here for about 10 minutes, nothing happened.
Nah, it's what it is.
Do you want to let me speak? Do you want to let me get my point across to explain anything?
But, I mean, to be honest, guys, you can't talk. I mean, you just can't explain it to some people, but, I mean, it's... Making these videos, it's an educational thing. It's not all about baiting people and getting the reaction and pissing people off to get a good video. It's not about that.
I'm better than that. I'm better than
Or it's not all about that anyway.
Anyway,
You know, partly what it's about
wait
is
around, see if the
it's
cop
trying
has
to
come.
educate people and try to explain things to people. So, you know, if it ever happens to them again, you know, they'll be in a more wiser position to deal with that situation and to know what's going on. So I tried to be as respectful as I could, you know, because she's a lady, she's on her own. I don't want to come across as intimidating because I'm not. It is what it is. Obviously, please come, we'll just explain. You know, it's a government building. We just went in because we want to know what we're doing there. It's our right to want to know. But It's what it is. Obviously, I'll wrap it up here. If the police do come out, which I don't think they will,
We're in the area all
then
day.
we're in the area anyway. We'll pick it back up, guys. But if you do see this video, we're not targeting you. We're not targeting anybody in there who works there. We've come to find out more about the building and what it is you do. That's it. The law says we can go in filming. Okay.
The first thing I was asking her was, because it's an environments place, I was asking her, is there any achievements she's made, this office has made?
Yeah.
And she didn't want to answer that. And I'm just like, okay.
Someone was just going to come out and then they ran back in.
Probably seen the camera.
Crazy. Anyway, it's not a big deal. I ain't got my drone with me today. Otherwise I'd take my drone up as well. But like I said, publicly accessible, guys, comes from roundabout. This is maintained for public expenses, all this business park, this road here, which leads up to the gates. Just a civil matter, and I know you guys know all this. There's going to be some of you guys what don't know this, but mainly I'm explaining it for people in this building who may see this video. You know, it's a public place, guys, from a public area. Yes, I get it's private, but it's public. And I even turned round to Orion and said, there's one thing you can do what you haven't done yet. And she said, what's that? And I said, ask us to leave.
She didn't want to.
She went, I'm not going to ask you to leave.
Because I want your information.
Well, there you go. I've got her saying, I'm not asking you to leave on video. And then she's gone and rang the police, so she's gone essentially now made herself look like a bit of a donk.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what a donk is. I just thought I'd have a change from sausage.
No worries. Yeah, you.
I think we're auditing or something.
Oh yeah, you're here for us, mate. But basically, I'm going to save you guys a lot of work here and tell you what's happened. So we've gone in filming. We obviously, it's a government building. We wanted to find out kind of, you know, what it is for doing here and stuff, because they've got interview rooms and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you know, for when you're under caution. Obviously, well within his rights to go in and ask. She didn't want to divulge any information, but she also didn't want us to leave. So she was like having a pop at us, telling us not to film and stuff, which obviously we can. And I things are starting to get a bit turning south, let's say that. We want rude or out like that, but before that happened, I said, look, we're going to go. I don't want things to get, you know, heated and for people to get upset. So we are going to go. I said, but there's one thing you can do. There's one thing, you know, you can do within your power to basically what you haven't done yet. And she said, what's that? I said, ask us to leave. She said, I don't want you to leave. And I've got it on video.
Right, okay.
Her saying, I don't want you to leave. I want to know who you are.
Right.
So anyway, we've left anyway because we didn't want to upset her. Gone over the road just to do a story at Target Housing about a tenant. It's unrelated. We don't know them. They're having some issues with one of these tenants here. We've come to try and get a bit of information on it. They don't want to divulge out either, but I think they've wrong place as well, mate.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Oh, we might be getting another call then.
So that's it. What you said when you pulled up, we're just out filming, making videos. Obviously, auditors, you know, take it. You know what we are, what we do. So obviously, we're not upsetting people.
I think we only come down because at the time I think the lady didn't understand what was happening.
Right.
But then we spoke to manager, he's quite aware that it's a public space at the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I did say go. She did say my manager's coming, but it took about 10-15 minutes, didn't it?
Yeah, I was waiting around for ages. And obviously at the same time making her feel uncomfortable with the cameras.
Yeah. So
loggerheads.
rather than make her feel uncomfortable, I just said, look, you don't want my camera in your face. It won't anyway. We're overside the desk. I said, so I'm just going to go wait outside. Obviously, publicly accessible area. I did explain to her where we can walk, we can go. Obviously, restricted places like behind counter and shut doors and stuff. We're not going to start going. I mean, she accuses us of being terrorist. Obviously,
Scoping the place out.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be what it is.
We're not terrorists.
And I've told her what you kind of guys do. Or,
Yeah.
just because I thought that's what it would be.
Yeah, that's all it is, mate. We're not.
I'm
Listen,
never aware that that's...
listen. Not all auditors are bad. All right, we're not all out to get bad interactions and wind people up and get locked up and make claims against police. I'd rather not get locked up, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I've spent too much time in custody doing what I do, and I'd rather that not happen, mate.
Yeah.
Because I'm not here to do that. I'm here just to. It's on their onus. If they want to ring police, that's entirely up to them. They're taxpayers. They can do that. I explain that to them.
We'll let you get on with your day.
But yeah, you might have had a second call, so just not to waste your time.
Do me a favour.
What it target, you said?
Yeah.
Target, yeah.
Do me a favour. Just give me your collar number.
336.
0336.
2098.
Right, and your PC. What's your name?
Shall we know?
Hold on, dude. That'll be the target one coming through.
Yeah, probably.
Yes. We'll put a right off on this job.
The LGBTQ TD plus.
Yeah, I know. Could be worse.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I feel like I'm going through menopause, mate.
Hot flushes.
Hot flushes, mate.
Yeah, Roger. You want names?
Yeah, it's just in case I get stopped. I can say I've spoke to you.
PC Jeffrey.
DC Jeffrey. No worries, mate. Yeah? Shepland. All right, lads. Just in case anyone else comes out, I can just say we've spoke to you guys.
Yeah, sound.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys. See you later.
There we go. We've stopped and wasting time.
Hey, we've got blue lights.
We've gone off on blues.
Believing on blues, guys.
So there's something happening.
Believing on blues.
So let's not. We're not wasting their time.
Basically, yeah.
We've saved them time, so they can go to another job now. That's it. Done.
Sorted. So, just to touch base on what's happened at the environmental place. The manager's actually come down.
He knows what the crack is.
Yeah, he does. He's actually educated on his ISS mobile supervisor on the legalities on filming and that. It's not illegal. He's educated her. The police have come. They're happy. That were actually a really good interaction for South Yorkshire.
It was, to be fair.
They've gone, no problem. As soon as he got here, he went, auditors, yeah. There's no point causing an argument and saying, well, you know, playing guessing games and identify yourself and all that bollocks. It's too warm today to do that.
It's too knackering.
Good interaction. Another company educated. Target's probably ranked police as well, but that job will get stood down. We're going to go on to the next one, guys.
Catch you.